I found myself being pulled back to super and really feeling again that policy role and super's pivotal importance for so many people and for the community at large just is really, really appealing. It's quite rewarding that you feel like you're making a real difference to how people's lives will play out financially at the end of their career when they retire. The step change that occurred in 2013 was when we moved to a framework that allowed APRA to set prudential standards, which are more principles-based requirements. And what that allows us to do is to kind of shift slowly the thinking and the approach of the super industry from a very legalistic, compliance-oriented view to thinking about the outcomes and being more risk-based in how they think about what they're offering and how they look after members to ultimately deliver better outcomes in a more flexible and tailored way according to their structures. Actuarial studies gives you a really good grounding across many industries and in a number of different disciplines, risk, finance, statistics, probability, etc., which is really important in a business context and the environment in which many actuaries operate. And it really has allowed me to move across roles in super, general insurance, banking, life insurance, and up through organisations over the last number of years that I've been working. So I think, interestingly, the most complex project I worked on here was when we did the major reform of the capital framework for life insurance and general insurance, which was a sort of a 3-year project back in 2010 to 2013. And that was really actually completely overhauling the capital standards and capital management requirements for life insurers and general insurance. So it was a fundamental change to how we set minimum capital requirements and what we expected of the insurers in implementing those requirements to, at the end of the day, improve the financial and risk management of those organisations to make them more prudentially sound. So we started the project with having a very clear purpose and set of principles that we were trying to achieve in pursuing the change to the framework. And I think what helped us was to keep coming back to those principles and the overarching purpose when we were trying to make those judgments about the trade-offs that we had to make. It was trying to come up with a harmonised framework that was going to work for both life insurers and general insurance, which had a very different starting point. Trying to translate what can be quite complex to the stakeholders and know who your audience is and what the key messages are for those stakeholders is something that I think is really important through those sorts of projects as well.